I'm James Carter, and my flashlight trembles in the grocery store's stale air. Shelves that once held abundance now stand skeletal, empty cans rattling like bones in the wind. It's day 9, and Artem, Sasha, and I have taken refuge here, our makeshift fortress against a horde that shambles outside. The sliding glass doors are boarded with wooden planks torn from shelves, crates stacked high. Every nail we hammer echoes like a gunshot in my chest. Rain lashes the windows, turning the parking lot into a mire of mud and rusted shopping carts. Through broken panes, I glimpse pale figures, four-legged, gaunt, their spines arched, limbs oddly jointed, clinging to the boards. Their glowing eyes reflect my flashlight's beam. Hungry, feral, they thump and scrape, their claws gouging the wood. Inside, we move with grim efficiency. Sasha slashes open a case of canned meat, oily liquid pooling on the floor. Her machete's blade gleams under fluorescent strips, flickering with each blow. Artem scoops powdered milk and energy bars into a battered backpack. I film their faces, Sasha's jaw set in iron, Artem's eyes wide with equal parts fear and resolve. Each saturated can is a lifeline in this world gone rotten. Consumerism's corpse lies around us. A poster of smiling families hawking soda flaps in the breeze. Price tags dangle, mocking us. 2 for 1. Now those numbers mean nothing. We barter with survival. I whisper into my camera, "We need medicine." Artem nods. He scours a back aisle, finding antiseptic spray and gauze pads. My stomach twists as he pries open a first aid kit, painkillers, antibiotic ointment. I record each item, knowing these images may be the last proof we existed. Our breaths puff in the cold gloom. Sasha glances toward the front doors. "They'll break through," she says, voice low. "We need a plan." Outside, the horde's rhythm shifts. A deep rumble rolls through the rain, a guttural roar that drowns out the zombies' moans. The creatures hesitate, then scatter like frightened birds. My flashlight catches a monstrous silhouette towering above wrecked cars. Its limbs are too long, its shoulders too narrow, its gray skin slick. Yellow eyes flame in the downpour. I film, heart hammering. The giant creature roars again, an earth-shaking bellow, and steps forward. The smaller zombies retreat, crushed under its taloned feet. Rain sizzles, where acid-like spit drips from its maw, hissing on asphalt. Sasha yanks me back. "Don't stay in its path," she urges. Together, we fall back as it stomps toward the entrance. I fire a warning shot. My pistols roar, deafening. The creature pauses, head cocked as if intrigued, then sweeps its claw across the boarded door. Wood splinters. Smaller zombies flood in, drawn by the breach. Chaos erupts. Sasha jumps onto a checkout counter, machete raised. Artem ducks behind a freezer, cradling his rifle. I film the onslaught, the way the four-legged zombies spring onto overturned carts, their limbs adapted for climbing, how one hunched figure snaps at Sasha's ankle. She kicks it off. Blood splattering white tile. I shout, "This way," and sprint deeper into the store. My camera bobs, capturing overturned shelving, spilled chips, the stench of rot. A cart careens past, its wheels locked by debris. We reach the storeroom at the rear, narrow, cluttered with office chairs and cleaning supplies. Sasha slams the door and chains it with a thick rope. The creature's roars shake the walls. The four-legged zombies jab at cracks, their nails shredding wood. Inside the cramped space, we collapse against cold cinder block. Sasha presses her machete to her ribs. Artem leans heavily on his rifle. I switch off my flashlight and film by lightning flashes. White strobe, revealing our pale, rain-soaked faces. Rainwater trickles under the door. My hands tremble as I record. If we don't survive this, I whisper. No, we fought until the last breath. A final crash above. The storeroom walls shudder. Then silence. Oppressive. Complete. The giant creature's roar fades, as do the smaller snarls. The storm's din fills the void. I check my watch. Nearly midnight. We wait, hearts thudding, until the rain's patter is the only sound. Sasha's breath slows. Artem's eyelids droop. Then, soft footsteps beyond the door. They pause. I hold my breath, camera still rolling. Rain stops. An eerie hush falls. I edge toward the door, filming through a crack. Footsteps, heavy, deliberate, circle outside. Sasha grips my arm, her eyes wide. Artem raises his rifle, finger trembling on the trigger. We exchange glances. Do we risk opening it? A guttural whine rises beyond the wood. Then silence again. I whisper, "We have to move." Sasha nods, and we slip out through a cramped window at the back, dropping into a flooded alley. Water laps at our ankles as we dart past smashed signage, reading open 24 hours, now meaningless. Rusted carts lie abandoned like carcasses. I film their gleaming metal frames, half submerged in murky water. Our boots squish through oily puddles. Each corner we round, I expect to see the towering creature or the four-legged zombies bounding after us. But the alley remains empty, only the skitter of rats and distant thunder. We need to regroup, Sasha hisses. Artem's face is pale. Andre, he murmurs, glancing at the front entrance. There's no sign of him. The realization hits like ice. Sasha has vanished. Where's Sasha? I whisper. Artem's eyes flit to a side door. She covered our escape. She might have circled back. We race toward the store's shattered facade. Through broken glass, I scan the interior. Crates overturned. Blood smears on the tile. No Sasha. A distant roar rolls across the sky. Deeper, more menacing than before. The storm returns. Torrential rain drenching us. I clench my camera, film the rain cascading off my jacket, streaming past streetlights that flicker like dying embers. We have to find her, I insist. Artem nods, gripping his rifle. We press on, bullets in pocket, makeshift weapons in hand. The city beyond the alley is dark and empty. Abandoned cars clog intersections. Papers swirl in eddies. The storm's wind carries ragged echoes of movement. Branches snapping, metal groaning. A shape darts across a distant rooftop. The giant creature, silhouetted against lightning. It steps down, landing between two cars, its yellow eyes scanning. Then it vanishes into a ruined subway entrance. Artem and I exchange a look. We creep toward the station stairs, chest-deep puddles reflecting flickering neon. The subway tunnels are a tomb, graffiti-strewn walls, water dripping from shattered lights, the air thick with mold and something fouler. My flashlight beam reveals claw marks gouged into concrete. Four-legged zombies slither down a platform ramp, their limbs spindly, their jaws clicking. They disappear into darkness. Shh, I whisper. We edge past broken turnstiles. A faint cry echoes from deeper in the tunnel. Sasha's voice. Help! Me, she calls, hoarse. Artem grips my shoulder. We sprint toward the sound, hearts pounding. The tunnel slopes downward into a cavern of gas pumps and signs. Subway closed for maintenance. Now, maintenance lies in ruins. We find Sasha leaning against a pillar, her machete splintered. Rainwater from above dripping onto her bowed head. She looks up, relief flooding her face. We rush to her side. Where were you? I demand quietly. They grabbed Andre, she gasps. The giant thing took him through a vent above. I tried to follow but got lost in the storm. Her words ignite anger and sorrow. That creature, that nightmare, has our friend. I film Sasha's trembling hands as she clutches her machete, water dripping from its jagged edge. We get him back, I vow, together. Artem presses a hand to Sasha's arm. We're a team, he says softly. I nod, voice steady. For Andre. Behind us, the distant roar rumbles again, closer this time, echoing through tunnels, promising both threat and chase. We ascend the tunnel, rain-soaked and determined. The storm's fury drives us forward. Each step reverberates like a heartbeat. I record our silhouettes against the flickering lights. 3 figures bound by loss and resolve. As we emerge onto the street, flooded and scorched by lightning flashes, I raise my camera for one last shot. Sasha and Artem, weapons ready, faces set. The ruined city stretches behind them. Broken, hungry, but we move toward the darkness, not away from it. Subscribe to Beyond Blackout and join us next time as we chase the monster through the storm, risking everything to save our friend. The nightmare isn't over, and neither are we.